Yeah, know what? We're not gonna do that. Because we have something more urgent to do. I did not mean to talk to you through the ground. Thank you very much. I say we have something more urgent to do. We have mail to take care of. Well, now I've not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to posing for some part-time help, would you? Oh, excellent, that's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not, I need to give you a little test, just a small one. Match the icon on the envelope with the same icon on the shelf, and throw the letter onto that shelf. Real easy, simple. Use left stick to select the shelf, and press A to throw a letter. Like I said, simple. Is that clear? Before time runs out, you have to sort at least 10 letters. Give it your best shot. Thank God you can use the D-pad, or I guess thank Hylia, since we're playing Zelda. I'm going to be really quiet, by the way, because you have to sort like 25 letters by the end, so I'm gonna actually need to kind of concentrate here, just as a warning. I mean, this is way more than 10, I'm gonna be honest. But, there we go. 26 letters. Great, good, terrific. You pass. Okay, you get 1 rupee for every 2 letters, so that comes to a grand total of 13 rupees, am I right? Come back anytime, I mean it. Anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you'll earn. Not a bad deal for both of us. Hey, you ready for work? You already understand? Yep. If you can sort 20 or more letters, you'll see some nice financial gain. Go ahead and get started. On Wii especially, not Wii, Wii U especially, I would say don't use the control stick, it's really not good. The D-pad is way easier. I always thought the green one was shaped like Tingle's head. But that also leaves the question of what are the other shapes? The red is kind of a comb. The blue is like a jar. That's 24 letters. Splendid. Super. Your salary this time is 1 rupee per letter, so I need to pay you 24 rupees. Come on by anytime. I mean it, anytime. The better you do, the higher your salary will become. That's economics. If you can sort 25 letters or more, your salary will really jump. I mean it. Alright, get to work. 25. So this is the tough round. So, any doubles are greatly appreciated, like that right there with the 2 reds in a row. If you can prevent moving that much, that's always a benefit, I find. Hi Sonic, I'm sorting letters. Instead of saving the Rito, because responsible hero of the wins. 26 letters, you have amazing coordination. Seriously, I'm stupefied, incredulous. We veterans do this all day long, even we have a hard time reaching that amount. I've got to give you more money, got to. 3 rupees per letter comes to 78 rupees, how's that sound? Hey, your name wouldn't happen to be Link, would it? It is, isn't it? I thought you looked like the lad the chieftain was talking about. In that case, I should have expected you to be able to pull off something like this. I've heard all about you. Yes, I sure have. You've had a rough time, Link. I feel bad making you help us. But hey, things are looking up. A new helper just arrived. Maybe you can give him some advice next time you come by. Leave and re-enter. We already created the path for him, so... Hey man, I'm the new part-timer. Green clothes and a green hat? Pardon me for asking, but you're Link, aren't you? Aha, I knew it. You're a legend among the part-timers here. I really admire you, man. Just once I'd love to see the legendary 25-letter sort. Do your best, man. So here we go again. Can you tell that I've spent way too long doing this in my life? I want the most letters possible, like what a task would be like. Oh my gosh, 27 letters. Amazing, man. I'm so impressed. Seriously, man. Gotta tell my mom back home all about this. I got a favor to ask you, man. I'm so new here, so I'm not allowed to leave, so would you mind putting this letter to my mom in the post box for me? Thanks a lot, man. You accepted a note to mom. It's so sad you could almost cry. Keep it in your delivery bag until you find a post box to drop it in. I guess I could just throw it in here with all the other letters, but I just can't bring myself to do it. It's against the rules, man. Could he use the word man anymore? I don't think so. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. You're Link, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Spirit Value. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Link, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Komali. You accepted father's letter. It's a letter from my father addressed to his son. Since you just received a fine delivery bag, why not use it to carry this letter down to Komali? When you want to take it out, choose your delivery bag on the item screen and set this letter to Y, X, or R. The room way in the back on the first floor is Prince Komali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get there. When you meet Prince Komali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Link. I have a small favor I'd like to ask you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. I like how she doesn't tell us how to get to Dragon Roost Cavern. She just tells us to go there. Thanks, Medley. Real helpful. He's the only one with a room. That's a good point. I never thought about that. Who are you supposed to be? Oh right, we need to give him the letter. Which is the note to mom and which is the note to Komali? I hope this is the right one. A letter from my father? Oh sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Valu. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valu right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What, are you trying to say that you can calm Valu down? That's just a big foul lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you can find a way... if you can find someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valu, then I'll listen to anything you say. Nice kid. I mean, Medley did warn us, so... can't say we're too surprised. I almost wish I had given the note to mom to Komali. Just because I've never seen what happens if you do that, but oh well. Like, how would he react to that? I think it's this way. At least he gets better. Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring around here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely, but then the Great Valu, he became so angry and... in his rage, he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where is my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Komali? No, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Komali's taken. See, Prince Komali's grandmother was the Great Valu's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the great Valu, not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Kamali would have felt more secure. Link, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Sure. Phew, thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. I mean... Link does tend to be popular with the ladies. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valu's language. I'm not exactly a person with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Komali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. You got an empty bottle. Set it to and use with Y, X, or R. Bottles are great for carrying water and holding other things. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. Alrighty. X. You filled your bottle with water. Try pouring it on something that looks dry and withered. Alright, if I'm doing 100%, I need to do the tree quest. Watering all the trees across the Great Sea. That's gonna be interesting. Might need to ask for help for that whenever that comes up. At least ask, yeah, to have a guide on hand. Wow, that was weird. That was a really bad throw right there. Try this again. Yeah, the bot's down. Even if bot's not working. Yeah, I should just use Nightbot. It's easier than the Streamlabs. The Streamlabs bot is so, like, temperamental. I think Nightbot would be easier, so I might switch back to Nightbot. Just as a way to make my life easier. Only thing I don't know how to do is a quote bot through Nightbot, but I can probably learn. Yeah, you have to tell Nightbot not to yeet everybody to the stratosphere and beyond. Alright, so we need to slam dunk it in there, to quote Sonic T Hedgehog. Should I do that? Like, if I ever stream more Sonic games, should I just literally always call him Sonic T Hedgehog? just for the meme. Mr. the Hedgehog was your father. It's canon now. But we have reached Dragon Roost Island and Dragon Roost Cavern. And it's like 7 PM here. So I think I'm actually gonna call it here. For now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it